Greetings, everyone. Salute to my baby. Love's in the building. I'm overwhelmed right now. And some people that never been in love, they gotta understand that when you love someone, you're willing to go the extra mile. People don't understand how Orlando Brown feel. And I'm not gonna let y'all get mad at Orlando Brown if he went to the jail and he tried to bail Diddy out of jail. And I know a lot of y'all gonna say, why would he want to see this man get out of jail after what he took him through? But y'all gotta understand, he was a minor. And he loves Diddy for better or worse. Y'all gotta understand, everybody smash that like button. This is deep. We gotta blow out the freak off candles. This boy, Orlando Brown, said he loved me when he loved me. And y'all got to understand that the boy is in love during survival. I'm not even judging Orlando Brown right now, so I don't need y'all to make fun of him. Orlando Brown went down to New York City and tried to bail out Diddy Glover. We must blow out the freak off candles during survival. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. Sano in the building, Emar. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is crazy. Peaches. Oh my God. Orlando Brown went down to the prison, guys, and tried to bail Diddy out of jail. Now, I don't know who's going more crazy, Kanye West or Orlando Brown. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But that gosh, goulash, it had to been some good motherfucking sex. It had to been some good motherfucking sex. Because the boy went down and tried to bail this man out. But I'm not gonna let y'all sit there and judge Orlando Brown and say that he's on drugs and he's back doing crack out of Pepsi cans. I'm not gonna let y'all say that. Orlando Brown don't look like he was on no drugs at all. But for him to go to the prison and try to bail Diddy out, he said it. Diddy made love to him. You know what I'm saying? And y'all don't understand about love because y'all never been in love before. I understand that he was a kid. But the Oshkosh goulash really took Orlando Brown, and he can't get over it. He loved him when he loved him. And he said that Usher was a gusher. So when Usher gushed all over Orlando Brown, Pure Bible, he never got over the gusher and the Oshkosh goulash. But I'm going to let y'all hear it. Orlando Brown, shout out to Adam22 for getting this interview with Orlando Brown talking about bailing Diddy out of jail. This is crazy.
To see that I'm going to give them what they asked for, not what they need. If they ask for something, and a lot of people just ask for pictures,
okay,
you know, and that's cool. But when it comes like to money and shit like that, if I see it, I'm gonna do it. That's kind of
pretty. Yeah, what's the number one thing that people say to you? Because you've had so many viral hits.
Can I take a picture?
Okay, but they don't bring up anything in particular, like talking about famous male rappers.
Vagina, just vagina.
Right.
Yeah, the puff thing they're realizing is not a game. And so the eclectic thing to say is, I hope he is okay. I went out there while I was there to go see if he was fine.
Puff.
Yeah.
You went and visited him in jail.
I went to try and pay his bail.
Did you hear this? Orlando Brown went to the jail and tried to bail Diddy Glover out during survival. And y'all have to understand love. Diddy got Orlando Brown when he was 14 or 13 or like, you know what I mean? Like he was a little ass boy, pure survival. And some young kids that have been allegedly molested and had their cheeks clapped, you know what I'm saying? They love the person that groomed them. I know it's hard for y'all to understand why would Orlando Brown go down there to the jail and tried to bail Diddy out. You don't understand. Like he said, we made love. So whatever Diddy did to him, if he blew in his rear end, if he did something to that boy's Tasty Cakes, whatever he did to Orlando Brown's Tasty Cakes, he tried to get that man out of jail. This is crazy, guys. Y'all got to get them lights up.
Game. And so the eclectic thing to say is I hope he is okay. I went out there while I was there to go see if he was fine. Yeah.
You went and visited him in jail.
I went to try and pay his bail.
Really?
Yeah.
And how did that work out?
They told me to leave the lobby.
Really?
They told me to leave.
Orlando Brown got kicked out of the lobby, y'all. He tried to get Diddy out of jail and they kicked his ass out of the lobby. Praise the Bible. They said, aren't you that Nickelodeon kid that Diddy Glover cheeks he clapped? You're one of his ex-girlfriends. You cannot come to this jail trying to bail this man out. Praise the Bible. So all Orlando Brown could do was put money on Diddy's motherfucking books during survival. And I know a lot of y'all is looking like after what Diddy took this boy through, allegedly, because sometimes he tried to deny it during survival. But he cannot deny the love that Diddy made for him. Anytime you go to the jail trying to get this man out, pure survival. I don't know if Orlando Brown is working with Kanye West. Them two might have teamed up. I don't know what Diddy did to them besides the Oshkosh goulash. But they kicked Orlando Brown out, trying to bail that man out.
I hope he is okay. I went out there while I was there to go see if he was fine. Yeah.
You went and visited him in jail.
I went to try and pay his bail.
Really?
Yeah.
And how did that work out?
They told me to leave the lobby.
Really?
They told me to leave the lobby, and then I asked him if he, well, in the news media, it said it was, he wanted to move and transfer, so there were rats and things. Okay, when you pull up, it's 2 buildings. He was in the first building. That first building, no.
Not happening.
Even he went and he know exactly what the buildings look like. You know what I mean? Because it's 2 buildings in the prison if you go down there to see Diddy. And you remember they said one of them got all the rats and the roaches and things like that. Diddy's been trying to get transferred. But Orlando Brown is trying to get him out of jail. And so is Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? So this is just crazy, but I do need y'all to understand that Orlando Brown was a kid. Y'all got to remember that. This man, some of the kids are still like under the spell. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that he's under Diddy Glover's freak off spell. Or did Diddy Glover rock his world? You know what I'm saying? Like the love he made, he never felt that kind of love before.
Not happening.
Okay.
And so he asked to be transferred to at least this building. I went to both. Wow. I went to both, and I was trying to see if I can pay his bail, his full bail, and they was like, nah, you can't.
I mean, if it was just...
He tried to take his Nickelodeon money, all of the little Nickelodeon, That's So Raven money, Pure the Bible, the checks that he get, he still get those Nickelodeon checks. He tried to take his whole motherfucking Nickelodeon check down there and pay Diddy Glover's whole freak off bail. Pure survival. Diddy already, they won't even give him a bail. You know what I'm talking about? If Diddy bail was $1 billion, the motherfucker could get out himself. You know what I'm saying? But Orlando Brown is taking it upon himself to try to get this man out. You know what I'm saying? Yes, his Nickelodeon money. You know what I mean? The man, he misses the Oshkosh goulash.
To at least this building, I went to both. Wow. I went to both, and I was trying to see if I can pay his bail, his full bail, and they was like, nah, you can't.
I mean, if it was just an issue of paying a bail, I feel like he would have already probably got that done.
No, well, in some cases, it has to come from an outside party.
Oh, okay. Well, there's probably a lot of outside parties that he could have.
Not necessarily, bro. I said I just went. That was after he was talking about the rats. Nobody went to go try to bail him out. Nobody.
You feel like people turning back on him?
For sure.
Everybody turning their back. Everybody.
And do y'all understand that Orlando Brown is saying the same thing that Kanye West is saying? Pure the Bible. He's saying that everybody turned their back on Diddy Glover. So he's going to stand by Diddy's side no matter how many times Diddy clapped his motherfucking cheeks. Pure the Bible. Diddy Glover was his first. You know what I mean? You never forget your first time having sex, making love. The man made love to that boy. And he feel like everybody trading on Diddy. Same thing Kanye West is talking about. Pure Bible. Y'all got to get them likes up. God damn it. This is wow. Orlando Brown's trying to bail out Diddy.
Nobody.
You feel like people turning back on him?
For sure.
Everybody's turning back. Everybody. He's definitely in trouble. But he's definitely in trouble. But the fact is, I'm not finna be like, he's a person. This is the industry. People know what was going on. Have some respect.
Now put a 1 in the chat if Orlando Brown got a point right there. He's saying that everybody knew that Diddy Glover was doing these alleged things that he's being accused of. Pure the Bible. He's saying that everybody knew. So why is y'all turning y'all back on him? Y'all went and got the Oshkosh goulash. Y'all had the baby oil special. So why is y'all trying to act like y'all don't know that this is the damn industry? Pure the Bible. So if he want to stick by Diddy Glover's side, guys, we must accept the love that he made to Orlando Brown is a love that none of us had before. You know what I mean? Not one of y'all can tell me that y'all had the Oshkosh goulash, motherfucking moulash. Orlando Brown's hair turned green after Diddy made love to him. Have you ever had your hair turn motherfucking green after someone made love to you? So you got to understand that the boy is, man, this is wild. This is wild.
He's definitely in trouble. But he's definitely in trouble. But the fact is, I'm not finna be like, he's a person. This is the industry. People know what was going on. Have some respect. He's gonna go, but come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
There isn't anything that you've heard about Diddy that has made you feel like, well, shit, he's guilty as and maybe he needs to be locked up.
Well, the only thing that I can say is I can't deal with the short and the tall. So let's break that down. So if I break down the short and the tall, so you have a short Kanye and a tall Kanye. You have a short Martin Lawrence and a tall Martin Lawrence. You have a...
See, now listen, what a coincidence. Can y'all tell me that this didn't sound odd? Why did Orlando Brown just bring up Kanye West right now? Pure survival. He brought Kanye West up. So Kanye West is trying to scream free Diddy and get Diddy out of jail and Orlando Brown. And he just said Kanye West. Salute to Michael Jones. Michael Jones just hit that super chat. Pure survival. Hey, Jamil in the lounge. This is sad. Yes, Michael, this is super sad. And you first to hit that super chat during survival. We've been leaving with $100 in that super chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got 1,100 people. Everybody got to smash that like button. But this is sad, but who knows what Diddy did to him. But why did he bring up Kanye West? So I don't know if Orlando Brown is working with Kanye West or not.
Made you feel like, well, shit, he's guilty as and maybe he needs to be locked up.
Well, the only thing that I can say is I can't deal with the short and the tall. So let's break that down. So if I break down the short and the tall, so you have a short Kanye and a tall Kanye. You have a short Martin Lawrence and a tall Martin Lawrence. You have it's different. So if I'm looking at Richard Roundtree and I tell Richard Roundtree he's Richard Roundtree and he's been raping everybody, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna tell him just that.
See, and he said he's been R-wording everybody. So Orlando Brown even know what these things that what Diddy does. And he just said, oh, well, he been doing extra things that I didn't know. But you know that he been allegedly R-wording people and you still trying to get him out of jail? This is crazy.
Different. So if I'm looking at Richard Roundtree and I tell Richard Roundtree he's Richard Roundtree and he's been raping everybody, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna tell him just that. He's not dead. Energy only recreates itself. If you understand who you're talking to, then you understand who you're talking to. If you don't, that's on you. This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in, bro. And they just been playing games. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been playing games. I'm not gonna, lied to you, but it's certain shit that goes on to where, all right, let's find out what's really going on. Now, if I'm going to...
Because, see, Orlando Brown is sounding like it's other people in the industry that should be going to jail too. This is why he want to get Diddy out. He's not even upset about whatever Diddy allegedly did to him, and if Diddy and Usher actually clapped his cheeks and ran a train on him during survival. If that allegedly really happened, he feels like other people should be going to jail. We need to find out what's happening. What's the other people that's doing shit? So he want Diddy out of jail. So does Kanye. Y'all got to get them likes up. This is wild.
And they told me no.
You still consider Diddy a close friend? When's the last time you talked to him?
I consider him a person that has close ties to me that is in trouble.
Wow. He feel like Diddy got close ties to him that's in trouble, and he want to come to his freak off rescue no matter what that man did to him during survival. This is crazy, guys. Really is. Some people just, I mean, like I said, Orlando said he made love to him. So whatever he did, if he blew in his butt cheeks, I don't know. But Orlando never got over it during survival. He never got over it.
A person that has close ties to me that is in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Were you in any way upset when you saw the video of him throwing Cassie to the floor?
No.
So like for a lot of people, that was the moment where it kind of became...
And look, he said he don't even care. He wasn't upset with Diddy Glover after looking at the video of what Diddy did to Cassie. So now we see Orlando Brown and Kanye West are both standing up for Diddy Glover. So they both gonna probably be testifying on his behalf. This is wild.
Close ties to me that is in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Were you in any way upset when you saw the video of him throwing Cassie to the floor?
No.
So like for a lot of people, that was the moment where it kind of became undeniable.
No, I don't care about that.
And that's what he offered as...
I'm not worried about that.
He apologized for that.
I'm worried about the careers that are in shambles. I'm worried about the people that didn't get their paycheck. I'm worried about the people that he said he gave their masters to and did not give the masters to. I'm worried about that kind of stuff.
So we know that he didn't come through for all those people?
He didn't come through, otherwise he wouldn't be in jail.
I think that Orlando Brown is very confused, man. Like, he even went down to the jail trying to get this man out. Look at this shit.
Caught Orlando Brown bailing out Diddy.
I've been freshman donuts from 6 donuts. You know, Puff locked up. You know he here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, 1,000 on Puff books, nigga, you wild.
I got you. Right now. Yo.
Look, Orlando Brown is outside of the jail. He just put $1,000 on Diddy Glover's freak off books. Pure survival. Y'all gotta put a 1 in the chat, or y'all gotta tell me, what do y'all think is going on? Orlando Brown is trying to bail Diddy Glover out. Kanye West is going crazy. He coming out with Cassie sweaters and Cassie beat Cassie shirts. I do not know. This is fucking wild. You got Orlando Brown and Kanye West teaming up together. You know what I mean? Kanye West was talking bad about Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? And Orlando Brown has been talking about what Diddy did to him. You know what I'm saying? And then now it's like he's in love, or this is wild. This is outside of the jail. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, this is outside of the jail. They kicked Orlando Brown out. He left Diddy $1,000 on his books.
We all gonna pull up there. I'm coming here. Okay? Talk.
See part 2 for Exposed Secrets.
Cut the camera.
Caught Orlando Brown bailing out Diddy.
1,000 on his books.
I've been freshman donuts from 6 donuts.
You know, Puff locked up. You know he here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, 1,000 on Puff books, nigga, you wild.
I got you. Right now.
Yo. Alright, look, pull over. We all gonna pull up there. I'm coming here. Okay? Talk.
See part 2 for Exposed.
That man went all the way to New York to try to bail out Diddy, man. But we have to understand, like, anytime your lips and your hair turn green, like, he's in love with Diddy, man. He's in love.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the oosh-gosh goosh-wash. You gave me the oosh-gosh muaf, the swoosh-wash. Diddy, yeah, son. I mean, you gave me the oosh-gosh muash. I love.
Look at at this boy. Oh my God. Y'all have to understand Orlando Brown is probably one of Diddy's bottom bitches during survival. Look at the green motherfucking lips. Look at this shit. We have to accept that okay, whatever happened to Orlando when he was a kid is over. He's a grown man. He choosing to go down there to try to get Diddy Glover out. Pure survival. This is what the Oscars goulash make you look like. You know what I'm saying? And make this is wild, guys. So we must understand that sex position really turned that boy out.
I mean, yo, Diddy, you gave me the oosh-gosh goosh-wash. You gave me the oosh-gosh muaf, the swoosh-wash. Diddy, yeah, son. I mean, you gave me the oosh-gosh muash. I love.
I think it's some type of sacrifice and stuff. I don't know. It might be some ritual stuff. They said, look, you better get down there and fucking try to fight for Diddy or whatever. But when he said that they made love, he was dead ass serious.
So Bow Wow got bomb pussy? Yes. So what?
Bomb ass pussy.
That nigga Bow Wow got bomb pussy? God damn.
Fuck your whole life up. Fuck your whole shit up. Like, nigga, really? Are you serious?
Oh, God.
Like,
Damn.
damn.
It's only one. It's one.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna tell you the truth, nigga. That nigga, he needs to figure that out.
So that nigga lady then.
No, that nigga's a man.
But how he got coochie?
Bro, this is our world, you know?
Yeah.
We can do what we want with our money.
So he's a.
Come on, my nigga, no, he's none of these names you call him. He loved me while he loved me.
See, y'all gotta understand. He loved me while he loved me. That's why the fact that this boy is trying to get Bell Diddy out, you gotta go back and look and see how strong he felt. You gotta hear the things he was saying. He loved me when he loved me. You know what I'm saying? And they made love.
So he's a.
Come on, my nigga, no, he's none of these names you call him. He loved me while he loved me. And only I can, just like Diddy. The same thing with Diddy. Nigga, they love me while they love me, bro. Period. And I know it's them.
And the sad thing about it is, do y'all feel like Orlando Brown doesn't understand that what was happening to him was inappropriate during survival? It sounds like he don't realize that what was happening to him was not love. But then y'all got to understand that he was just a child during survival. So what happened? He thought that was love. By these men bending him like a Pepsi can, he thought that was love. You know what I'm saying? So we don't understand.
Come on, my nigga, no, he's none of these names you call him. He loved me while he loved me. And only I can, just like Diddy. The same thing with Diddy. Nigga, they love me while they love me, bro. Period. And I know it's them. I'm not trying to be no dick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're my niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they bomb as fuck, though. They bomb as fuck when they switch into the little mode, they go morphing and shit. They bomb as fuck, they're my niggas.
See, he says that they're bomb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a mental thing. Y'all think that they train the young kids in the industry, pure survival, to feel like a man's Badusi is bomb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And they make love to him mentally. And like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that a young person would think that a predator was really loving them. Like, it's just wild to me. Look, this is sad what they did to him. Because he really confused. And he say they bomb as fuck. And he said that Usher was a gusher. How would he know that Usher, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was a squirter during survival? You have to sleep with a person to know if they're a squirter. Orlando Brown said that Usher is a squirter. He's a gusher. You know what I'm saying? This is wild. This is wild.
Love me while they love me, bro. Period. And I know it's them. I'm not trying to be no dick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're my niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they bomb as fuck, though. They bomb as fuck when they switch into the little mode. They go morphing and shit. They bomb as fuck. They're my niggas.
I just said morphing. So hold on, wait.
They're my niggas, bro.
So you smashed them? You smashed them when it was girls?
I didn't smash anything.
So how you know
we made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
Wow. Like every time I hear that, do you hear how many men in the industry he said that they made love? Diddy, Busta Rhymes, Little Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? Bow Wow's Badussy. Motherfucking, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's saying that these people made love to him.
When it was girls?
I didn't smash anything.
So how you know
we made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta at the airport too. Devil from China, like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
He even said that he made love to Drake. He asked him, "Did you smash Drake?" And you see Drake running around suing like a motherfucker, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't put it past if Drake backed that yellow motherfucker tasty cake up on this boy, pure survival. You know that motherfucker yellow as shit. So he backed his yellow motherfucker bumper up on Orlando Brown. Oh my God.
So how you know
we made love? We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta at the airport too. Devil from China, like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams. What's his name?
Bro, you smashed a lot of people.
What's that nigga name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher.
Wow. And you see how he twiddled his head? You see how he twiddled his motherfucker Gumby during survival? You gotta be from the 90s to know what a Gumby is. The boy got a motherfucker Gumby hairstyle and he twiddled his head and he said that Usher was a gusher. Listen that's how you know when you experience a sexual partner or whatever that make you anytime to make you just feel, it's like when he talk about Usher, he's getting aroused. When he talk about Diddy, he's getting aroused.
Nigga name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher. And
What the fuck? Why you not having no hoes?
I'm telling you, bro. It's my dad's friends. My dad sick his baddest friends on me.
Who's your dad?
Lucifer.
Wow. So he's saying that his dad is the devil. The people in the industry sicked their baddest freak off hoes, which was all dudes and rappers and entertainers and motherfucking actors, per survival. Lucifer sent these motherfuckers. And we got 1,500 people in the building, y'all. Y'all got to get them likes up. Pure survival.
My dad's friends. My dad sick his baddest friends on me.
Who's your dad?
Lucifer.
Wow, this is heart-wrenching, man. Like, I can't believe Orlando Brown tried to bail out Diddy. Him and Kanye West is losing it right now. But like I said, I mean, I'm being understandable because of the Oshkosh goulash, whatever he put on Orlando Brown. Man, this is crazy.
We made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the oosh-gosh goosh-wash. You gave me the oosh-gosh muaf, the swoosh-wash. Diddy, yeah, son. You know what I mean?
Man, look. I love Diddy, bro. Like, I'm a big Puffy fan, bro. And, like, the way he boss up, the way he suddenly, the way he do things, bro.
And then when he say I love Diddy, the way he boss up on niggas, the way he son motherfuckers. So you can tell he was running down on Orlando Brown's Tasty Cakes like he was running down on Justin Bieber. Pure survival. How he was saying to Justin Bieber when he was a kid, talking about how come I ain't been hearing from you? Where you been at? Why is you hanging out at the playground instead of being with me at the freak off dungeon? You know what I'm saying? Orlando Brown sounds very excited when he talk about Diddy. He don't feel it. He don't give me vibes like Diddy took advantage of him. Pure survival. Like he took advantage of him as a kid. But I think they were going together. They were going steady as he got older. Look at the twisties in his motherfucking hair. Pure survival. Diddy probably made him do that to his hair. You see, he made Cassie shave half her hair off. Y'all gotta get them likes up, man. This is wild.
Smash, school smash. You gave me the boom, smash, move off. The smooth smash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean?
Man, look. I love Diddy, bro. Like, I'm a big Puffy fan, bro. And, like, the way he boss up, the way he son it, the way he do things, bro. Oshkosh, Kumash, diggity, dumash.
So Orlando Brown is back in the spotlight, dropping some new bombshells about Diddy. And it looks like he's got the receipt to prove that Diddy passed him around to different industry rappers.
And y'all remember that Orlando Brown, this is why I'm playing this, because he said that Diddy passed him around to different industry rappers. Salute the celebrity scandalous. You see what she said, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But he said that Diddy was passing him around. And that's where Busta Rhymes, Usher, and all these people, Nick Cannon, allegedly all these people in the industry, but he's fighting for Diddy to get out of jail. So that's the only part that's confusing. Let's get them likes up, y'all. I'm serious. I will stop and make y'all start hitting that motherfucker, pure survival.
Orlando Brown is back in the spotlight, dropping some new bombshells about Diddy. And it looks like he's got the receipt to prove that Diddy passed him around to different industry rappers. Now, we all know Orlando has been in the headlines a lot lately, and not for the right reasons. But looking back at how a lot of the things Orlando said are now turning out to be true, some people are saying Orlando is not as crazy as people paint him to be. In fact, maybe Jaguar Wright was onto something when she said that Orlando has to pretend he's crazy to protect himself.
Why wouldn't it work for Wendy to play crazy? Why wouldn't it work?
Hey, you see that? And shout out to Jaguar Wright, because she said that Orlando Brown had to play crazy. You know what I mean? He had to play crazy to protect himself. And it seemed like it's all coming true. This is wild.
How a lot of the things Orlando said are now turning out to be true. Some people are saying Orlando is not as crazy as people paint him to be. In fact, maybe Jaguar Wright was onto something when she said that Orlando has to pretend he's crazy to protect himself.
Why wouldn't it work for Wendy to play crazy? Why wouldn't it work?
Hey.
The oosh guys, whoosh why? Orlando's brilliant.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all spent time with him.
We did.
Yeah. He's highly intelligent.
Yes.
Imagine.
And she said that Orlando Brown is highly intelligent. So him going down to the prison trying to get bail Diddy out, he knows what he's doing. I'm really thinking Kanye West must be a part of this. Orlando Brown even mentioned Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but I feel like Orlando Brown feel like it should be other people in jail besides just Diddy. That's the same thing that Kanye West is saying during Survival.
But it's been like to wear this
just like it was when he was sitting on the couch with Ellen talking about Whitney Houston.
He does is a character. Actually, he does online is the best acting he does.
Is he speaking truth?
Of course he is.
So anyway, Orlando is now claiming that Diddy made him sleep with different rappers. And yes, he's naming names.
Yes, he's naming names, man. This is crazy. We got to figure this out, man. Oh, man. Orlando Brown and Kanye West.
Now, before you roll your eyes, keep in mind that while Orlando has had his ups and downs, his willingness to speak about the dark side of the industry is something we can't overlook. He's been vocal about his struggles in the past. So what if he's finally ready to share the real story? And since this is Diddy we're talking about, I mean, we can't really put anything past him at this point. So let me break down for you everything Orlando revealed and who exactly are the rappers involved and why aren't they rushing to deny Orlando's claims?
So, you ever heard of Panda? Like I was telling you, Panda. So you got Panda Panda is a secret code for a certain thing. And so when it comes down to that certain thing, it's so what it is you basically have a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person into
Wow. See, so it's a certain rear end nerve. It's a butt nerve that's in the industry. I guess they put you together with a panda or tell you that it's a panda inside of your tasty cakes when you were a young kid, and it's a certain nerve when you get your wiener to the motherfucking panda. This is wild, guys. Salute to Michael. Michael hit that super chat again. Pure survival. Prayers for Orlando Brown, man. And shout out to Michael. You tearing that super chat up during survival. Michael.
Panda is a secret code for a certain thing. And so when it comes down to that certain thing, it's so what it is you basically have a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person into whatever you want them to be if you just hold them down.
So Orlando Brown is back at it again, spilling some of the darkest secrets about the music and movie industry. And this time, he's naming names. So according to Orlando, Diddy is allegedly part of a way bigger, more sinister pack of DL predators running around Hollywood and preying on young up-and-coming entertainers. Now, before we get into what Orlando claims Diddy and other rappers allegedly did to him, let me remind you what this celebrity medium Sloan Bella said about this rumored Hollywood predator cult. So months before Cassie exposed to Diddy, Sloan Bella predicted that Diddy's downfall would happen in 2021. And she also talked about these alleged energy harvesting rituals where powerful men do unspeakable things to young people. And according to Sloan, Diddy's ex Kim Porter supposedly witnessed some disturbing rituals at Diddy's infamous parties and was allegedly planning to spill all the tea in her book before her suspicious death in 2018. By the way, Sloan Bella also mentioned just...
Now, I don't know if y'all know this woman, Sloan Bella. She's like a psychic during survival. She been saying that Diddy was going to be locked up. She was predicting a whole bunch of stuff, and it was talking about freak off rituals. You know what I mean? Laying motherfuckers on the ground, tying them up like this, putting bananas in they like all kinds of freaky stuff. You know what I'm saying? Of rituals where they take the young people's souls. I don't know how true it is, but I don't put it past it. Let's get them likes up 300, man. This is crazy.
Bieber as one of the young artists who was most likely targeted for these energy harvesting rituals.
The fact that they think that P. Diddy is on some kind of spree for removing people who speak about this because he's gay, that is not the issue. I want you to hear me. That's one thing, and he may have his own shame about that, and it may be culturally not right for him, whatever. Get in line in society. That is not what this is. It's not a book about him being gay. There are gay people, but what we're talking about here is ritualistic deviancy used to harness energy of a human being.
Wow. Y'all gotta put a one in the chat if y'all believe what she's saying. It's a certain ritual to harvest the souls of young people throughout these demonic freak off rituals. Put a 2 in the chat if she ain't telling the truth. Look, everybody believe this shit. This is crazy. Demonic freak off rituals. Pure survival. So if I was a young kid, Diddy could have wrestled me over some cereal, got me down to the ground, clamped my motherfucking cheeks, and took my soul at the same time. Pure survival. This shit is wild. This is wild. He could have took my soul like a Chucky doll. Matter of fact, what Charles Lee Ray went and got inside the doll. This is crazy.
Removing people who speak about this because he's gay, that is not the issue. I want you to hear me. That's one thing, and he may have his own shame about that, and it may be culturally not right for him, whatever. Get in line in society. That is not what this is. It's not a book about him being gay. There are gay people, but what we're talking about here is ritualistic deviancy used to harness energy of a human being. We are being harnessed, not me, not you, but the people that he's dealing with. And she became privy to this. She witnessed this. That is what we are talking about. We are talking about the...
Wow. So Kim Porter witnessed young kids allegedly being sacrificed. That's what was supposed to have been in her book. This is wild, man. Like, I'm not even gonna front. Like, I don't even know what to think now. Like, I really don't. But I'm still praying for Orlando.
Rising aggression directed at young children, mainly male, in order to harness their energy.
But before there was Justin, there was Orlando Brown. And word on the street is that he went through some seriously messed up and traumatic experiences.
Yes, see, y'all gotta understand that Orlando Brown was getting his cheeks clapped after Justin Bieber. First. Orlando Brown was first during survival. You know what I mean? Kanye hired Orlando Brown. Salute the lounge. You know what I'm saying? Listen, my baby said Kanye West hired motherfucking Orlando Brown. And I do believe that. I think that Kanye West is working with Orlando Brown. So you got a motherfucking point right there. Pure survival. Because he even mentioned Kanye.
Harness their energy.
But before there was Justin, there was Orlando Brown. And word on the street is that he went through some seriously messed up and traumatic experiences when he first started as a young star on Nickelodeon. And as an adult, Orlando has struggled with mental health and addiction issues like so many former young stars. But despite all of that, he's been dropping some serious bombshells over the past few years and speaking out about the messed up things he witnessed in Hollywood as a young actor. Now, sometimes the way Orlando talks about these things makes people side-eye him because he looks and sounds like he's not all there. And because of that, so many people are quick to just brush off what he's saying. But there are some people out there who believe Orlando might be pretending to act a little off so he doesn't end up in the bathtub and they claim he OD'd. Because let's be honest, we've seen how Hollywood handles people who speak out too much. So over the last few years...
Wow, so Orlando Brown, do y'all think he's afraid for his life or something? Did somebody threaten him? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think he got threatened and forced to try to take up for Diddy. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think he's just doing it because of the Oscars goulash. You know what I'm saying? Because they saying that he was hoping that he wouldn't end up in a bathtub, and they lie and say that it like the Whitney Houston thing. What rest in peace to Whitney Houston. But this is just odd that this boy is trying to get Diddy out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know how to take
and be pretending to act a little off so he doesn't end up in the bathtub and they claim he OD'd. Because let's be honest, we've seen how Hollywood handles people who speak out too much. So over the last few years, Orlando has been making waves with some wild viral interviews that have left people wondering just how deep Hollywood's darkness really goes. He's out here spilling on everything, from alleged Hollywood sacrifices to high-profile predators running the entertainment industry behind the scenes. Last year, when Orlando sat down for an interview on the Cam Capone News podcast, he said the truth about what's happening in the industry is way worse than anyone could ever imagine. And he claimed that a lot of these A-list celebs are literally sacrificing their own loved ones.
Look at this shit. This is crazy. Orlando Brown was saying that they were sacrificing their own loved ones. Can you imagine this right here? And I said this before when I saw this. Pills of Bible. Look at all these freak off candles, and you just laying there strapped to this motherfucker. Everybody dressed in black, looking like the motherfucking, everybody look gothic. You laying there buck ass naked and on a star, and all these gothic motherfuckers standing over top of you, Pills of Bible, praying. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of shit is this, guys? Can you imagine? You know what I mean? If your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, she say, "Look, you want to play tonight?" Or your boyfriend, "Look, we want to get buck ass naked," and he tie you up like this. Put a 1 in the chat if you let somebody put you like this on the ground and tie your arms and shit like this. And this is sexy. Like, would this turn you on? Because some of y'all might be turned on by this. Pills of Bible. Some of y'all are freaky like this. Be honest, goddammit. Y'all got to get them likes up. It's 1,400 people. But this shit would scare the hell out of me. I'd be like, you play too motherfucking much. What you mean? I'm not getting on the ground like this. This is crazy. I'm sorry to laugh, but like, especially for people who had to go through this.
And the truth about what's happening in the industry is way worse than anyone could ever imagine. And he claimed that a lot of these A-list celebs are literally sacrificing their own loved ones to gain fame and power.
There's a lot of things that will make you buckle, bro. They make you buckle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, people done lost their families, bro. People done lost their kids and people, a lot of stuff that happened.
But Orlando didn't stop there. Things got even creepier when he popped up on Camp Capone News again just a couple of months later and talked about that Balenciaga scandal and the creepy ad campaign they did. So Orlando started talking about the symbolism behind it all.
And look at all these panda bears. This is the shit that Orlando Brown was saying once they try to get inside of your rear end and pull one of these out of your tasty cakes. I don't know if they pull one of them in your tasty cakes or put it in your tasty cake. I don't know. But he kept talking about the panda. That panda bear looks scary as a motherfucker. Pills up. If you seen this panda bear, I don't give a fuck how much that shit might cost. That panda bear looks scary as hell. Pills up Bible. If I woke up laying with that shit next to me, I say, baby, what the hell are you trying to scare me for? Because you definitely trying to scare me. Oh my God. Salute to Michael. We got $30 in the super chat. Michael hit that super chat 3 motherfucking times. Prayers up. Thank you so much, Michael. But this is a scary ass panda bear. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell my lady, look, this is what you getting for Valentine's Day. Here's the Bible. I'm gonna go find this bear. She'll be scared as hell. Here's the Bible. She don't even like teddy bears, but I'm gonna get her this one.
On Camp Capone News again just a couple of months later and talked about that Balenciaga scandal and the creepy ad campaign they did. So Orlando started talking about the symbolism behind it all, specifically the panda bears and the whole panda eyes thing. And if you didn't know what panda eyes represent in the darker corners of the internet, well, I don't know what to tell you, but basically we're talking about the worst type of depravity imaginable. And according to Orlando, the Balenciaga thing wasn't just a one-off scandal. He's claiming that that kind of symbolism is everywhere in Hollywood, hidden right in plain sight, and most of us are too distracted to even notice it.
You ever heard of Panda? Like I was telling you, Panda. So you got Panda. Panda is a secret code for a certain.
Wow. So that's why Jay-Z kept holding up the rock and all this type of shit. Now, the diamond thing, I saw that. But I never noticed the panda thing. Them panda bears, ugly as a motherfucker. Scary looking as hell.
Like I was telling you, Panda. So you got Panda. Panda is a secret code for a certain thing. And so when it comes down to that certain thing, it's so. What it is you basically have a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person into whatever you want them to be. If you
Wow. So once you touch the nerve, and then the panda, you could turn a person to who. Yo, this is wow. I'm like lost as a motherfucker.
a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person into whatever you want them to be if you just hold them down. So pretty much when you see black eyes like Blueface and like that, he got up, but he didn't get beat up where you thought he got beat up. He got beat up somewhere else. Okay, and so the eyes come out, and they call them panda eyes.
Now, circling back to Diddy, during Orlando Brown's first interview on Camp Capone News, he brought up Diddy out of nowhere and said that Diddy gave him that oosh wash wash. Now, back then, people were laughing it off, and it basically became a running joke about Diddy being on the DL. But in light of all these new disturbing allegations about Diddy, folks are going back and listening to what Orlando said. And
that is crazy, because when Orlando Brown first said that Diddy Glover gave him the Oshkosh motherfucking goulash, personal Bible, I laughed at Orlando Brown too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? But that sex position, you don't understand. Like, whatever that was, it may have really turned him out. You know what I'm saying? And like Orlando Brown said that Diddy put these other entertainers on him and they was clapping his cheeks. You know what I mean? Just like when he was talking about Bow Wow. Like,
Bow Wow was raving.
Huh? Don't say that on here.
I said that.
Bow Wow's a good person, and what you said.
Bow Wow was raving, and I had the pussy.
No, he's not.
Liar.
And you know what? You and Bow Wow have never been in the same room. I talked to him and he proved it, and he said you haven't. So stop capping on his name.
I fucked him, and I fucked him like this.
Wow. Did you hear that? Or Bow Wow is trying to deny that he was even in the same room. Y'all both grew up as young little motherfucking entertainers. Bow Wow trying to say, I never even met Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown is saying, I effed him. I piped down little Bow Wow during Survival. You know what I'm saying? I'm the reason why that song came out. Little Bow Wow. You just don't know the way you move so fast across the floor. I said you run through my mind like all the time to the point that I just want to oil you up. This is wild. This is wild.
Everybody, Bow Wow is raving.
Huh? Don't say that on here.
I said that.
Bow Wow's a good person, and what you said.
Bow Wow was raving, and I had the
not.
pussy.
No, he's not.
Liar.
And you know what? You and Bow Wow have never been in the same room. I talked to him and he proved it, and he said you haven't. So stop capping on his name.
I fucked him, and I fucked him like this.
Wow.
Bitch, you like that? You like that?
Wow. Oh my God. That's how I told y'all they had to make love to him. Look at his face. You can't make no face like this if you're not making it up during survival. This is a real sex face. And guys, y'all know right now when y'all in that motherfucker, you like, oh my God, that motherfucker felt so good. Oh my God. This is the face that Orlando Brown is making. He is confident whatever he's in, Bow Wow's vagina must be good to Orlando Brown. Pure survival. He got that like tongue. But look at this shit. Oh my God. Orlando Brown said, I made love to these men and I know it and I tore their asses up and they tore mine up.
Like you just got
My blood on my mama. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at yourself.
Wow, wow. And then he said on his mom. Why would that boy say on his mom if that didn't happen? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not surprised. This man is out in the cold trying to get Diddy out of jail.
Caught Orlando Brown dealing at Diddy.
on his books. I've been fresh mini donuts from 6 donuts.
You know, puff like that. You know you here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, 1,000 on puff books and if you wild.
I got you. Right now. Yo.
All right, let's pull over. We all gonna pull over. Okay.
And anytime a man goes to the jail like that, you gotta understand that Oshkosh goulash really got Orlando Brown whipped during survival. And there's a lot of guys in the building that know this right now. You know what I mean? Like, let's say a female could be crazy. Every man dealt with a crazy, toxic female before. Pure survival. And the reason why he stayed with her because sexually it was good, but you knew she was crazy and she was bad for you. That's what he's going through right now. Pure survival. And I think that Kanye West got something to do with this shit too. But whatever Diddy did to that boy, he wants that man out of jail at once. Pure survival. Just like women, they know a dude ain't worth shit during survival, but he done put it on her. She feel like, oh, that his sex is so good, knowing he ain't shit. He done put his hands on you, pure survival. He in and out of jail, all kinds of fucked up shit, and you still stay with that motherfucker, even with him kicking you behind. That's because he had some good motherfucking, you know what I'm talking about, and that's what Orlando Brown is going through right now. Diddy done put it on him. He done gave him the Oshkosh goulash and he gave him the snappy nappy dugout mixed together. You know what I'm saying? Because the boy has been talking about the trauma and everything, and I just don't understand this. Salute to KMR in the building. Come through hitting that super chat. Pure survival. The first thing I came across and saw somebody pray for my eyes. Salute Jamil, the GOAT Peterson. Yes, sir. And the Queen, the Lounge. Pure survival. Thank you so much, KMR. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
Then I'm not here to play. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Some people pay $2,000 and the world that I grew up in. You know, there was yeses but the yeses was yes sirs. There was no's, but the no's was no ma'ams. You know, and there's no discipline. There's no way for people to grow up in our world and in our society without understanding how many people don't really care about our society. And these are the higher ups. Like you have the Muslim nation, for instance.
And this is when Orlando Brown is talking about the higher uppers. Like people that been doing weird things, allegedly, this is what Orlando Brown's saying, to young people in the industry. And Orlando Brown was making all the sense in the world, hoping and trying to stop young people that's coming in the industry having to sacrifice themselves during survival. So I saluted Orlando Brown for this. But trying to get Diddy out of jail, I just don't know. That's bigger than life itself. You know what I'm saying? It's just bigger than life. Whatever him and Kanye trying to pull off. Pure survival.
The most prominent nation but they marry 14-year-old girls and 12-year-old little girls. To death. And nobody's saying shit about that, though. Nobody's talking about that. They're running around in their gold Benzes and shit. And they have all this gold on and all this shit. But what about them girls you can't? What about the little girls that you done buried and shit? Calling them your wives and it was really your daughters. See?
That's why he be making so much sense. Whoever these sick people that he's talking about, that be turning their little girls into their wives and shit like that, Pearls of the Bible. This is why Orlando Brown is saying that Diddy needs. The Diddy being free is far fetched, but the fact that he's saying is other people that should be going to jail. Pearls of the Bible. Whoever was turning these little girls and the stuff that he's saying right here, these are the people that he wants to go to jail instead of Diddy. Smash that like button, everybody. Everybody get them likes up because it's about to get deep during survival. I need them likes up at once because he about to say some raw shit during survival. No protection.
Nobody's talking about that. They're running around in their gold Benzes and shit. And they have all this gold on and all this shit. But what about them girls you can't? What about the little girls that you done buried and shit? Calling them your wives and it was really your daughters.
Wow.
See, we didn't come to play today. We didn't come to play, bro.
So it's safe to say, in a lot of your viral interviews from the past, some of your best interviews, the most viewed interviews, a lot of that you were putting on for a character, but you were giving us little seeds of the truth every time.
No characters. There's no. It's what did they want from me? What did they want to see? They label it whatever the they want to label it. That's why I don't care. They can label me whatever they want to label me. You can't put me in a box. It's the Holy Spirit.
It's the Holy Spirit. And that's another thing. Orlando Brown got into the Holy motherfucking Spirit during survival. The Lord is guiding this boy and guiding his motherfucking tasty cakes. No matter what he went through as a kid, he's older to where he's making his own mind up during survival. But the love that Diddy made with this boy, he just can't get over it. You know what I'm saying? And we got to accept that, you know what I'm saying? Like the things that happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he got turned out. You know, and a lot of you motherfuckers been turned out before too. Pills of Bible. Y'all got to get them likes up to 400 now. We need them in there right now. Anybody that ain't watching me on TV and you're watching me from a phone, hit that like button. This is for Orlando Brown and all the victims because we want to stop Orlando Brown trying to get Diddy out of jail. Pure survival. You might want the Oscars goulash, Orlando, but you can get the Oscars goulash by somebody else. Pure survival. It has to be more goulash somewhere in Orlando besides Diddy Glover. Pure survival.
They label it whatever they want to label it. That's why I don't care. They can label me whatever they want to label me. You can't put me in a box. It's the Holy Spirit. By any means necessary, it's going to shine bright. By any means necessary. I've been arrested, set up, damn near almost killed every damn day.
Wow.
But it's how you maneuver it. It's the Holy Spirit. It has nothing to do with.
And that's what they was trying to do. When Orlando Brown first came out and started telling on people in the industry, they was trying to kill him, like he said, pure survival. They was saying he was on drugs. You know what I mean? He back hitting the motherfucking pipe again. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want us to believe what he was saying. And all this shit done came out, pure survival. So I believe what he said. I don't care if he take it up for Diddy or not. It's the other people that he's saying that need to go to jail. Pure survival, where are they? You know what I'm saying? Now let's get them likes up to 500. We can do it.
Period. By any means necessary, it's going to shine bright. By any means necessary. I've been arrested, set up, damn near almost killed every damn day. But it's how you maneuver it. It's the Holy Spirit. It has nothing to do with what they want to label me as. They know who I am. They know what I'm capable of.
Wow.
They want to play with themselves. Oh, well, he's talking to code. No, nigga. I said I'm not giving my asshole up.
Wow.
That's not a code. Ain't no code to that. I'm not bending on even no couches. Y'all niggas ain't running up my asshole.
Oh my God, do you see this shit? The boy said y'all not running up in my rear end. Again, pure survival. He is demonstrating how he had to get up on chairs and get his cheeks clapped in the thin air. Pure survival. And he said no more clapping my motherfucking cheeks. This is what Orlando Brown was saying at this point. Pure survival. He's tired of people running in that motherfucking tasty cake of his. You know what I'm saying? And he took time off during survival. And somehow, that's why if you don't want nobody clapping your cheeks no more, Orlando, pure survival, why are you trying to get Diddy out of jail? You know what I mean? It's confusing during survival, Orlando. This is why I'm blaming this shit on Kanye West. I think Kanye West told Diddy, Diddy told Kanye West, look, go talk to motherfucking Orlando Brown. Pure survival. Get Orlando Brown to come to court and testify for me. This is what I believe during survival. Oh my God. Salute to Lady D. Lady D come in the building hitting that super chat while Orlando Brown's tasty cakes in the air. Pure survival, Lady D. Thank you so much. We got $50 in the motherfucking super chat, y'all. But Orlando Brown said he didn't want Diddy, nobody to run in his cakes no more. But I don't know why he taking up for Diddy.
They want to play with themselves. Oh, well, he's talking to code. No, nigga. I said I'm not giving my asshole up. That's not a code. Ain't no code to that. I'm not bending on even no couches. Y'all niggas ain't running up my asshole. Ain't no studio for me to go get ripped and be looking like somebody's funny. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. No, none of that shit. And since I can get on Pornhub and identify who the fuck is getting, that's the problem. Stop getting Pornhub.
Wow, so he's saying that the other people that's involved that they allegedly was trafficking and sending them over to Pornhub and things like that. The freak off mermaids that's being held hostage on Pornhub, like I'm talking about this is crazy, guys. Pure survival. Like, and Orlando Brown can identify these people. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't want him to, that's why they didn't want him to say nothing. That's why Kanye West, I guarantee you, if we see a picture with Orlando Brown and Kanye West, then you know Kanye West is in this man's head. And he done told him, look, Diddy gonna make love to you? Diddy gonna make things right with you? Don't listen to people, what they said, what happened to you when you was a kid, pure survival. Diddy still loves you. They is messing with Orlando Brown, man, because he's standing for Diddy real hard.
Oh, ain't no studio for me to go get ripped and be looking like somebody's funny. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. No, none of that shit. And since I can get on Pornhub and identify who the fuck is getting, that's the problem. Stop getting Pornhub. Period. This shit gonna hurt. Yeah.
Wow.
When you see your mama get bent over, when you see your aunties getting, when you see your daddy getting dick in his mouth.
Wow. Wow. This is so graphic. Did you see what he said what happened to his dad? The industry is wild. He said that his dad was taking shots in his cum catchers during survival. This is crazy. Salute to OG D Higgins. Just hit that super chat. Thank you so much. Pure survival. We almost got $60 in that super chat, y'all. This all makes me so sad. Yes, OG D Higgins. Like it does. You know what I'm saying? Like for him to have to watch his dad catch sperm, you know what I'm saying? Like a catcher's mitt. You know what I'm saying? Like in front of him. This is wow.
This shit gonna hurt. Yeah. When you see your mama get bent over, when you see your aunties when you see your daddy getting dick in his mouth.
Wow.
This shit real. Boy, this shit real as a mother. Boy.
Wow.
They after my ass. And ain't nobody playing no games.
So let me ask you differently. From 1 to 10, how true is everything you said in the past?
You tell me.
Is there some
You tell
jokes?
me you just paid me $5,000 to tell you a lie, nigga? You paid me $5,000 to lie to you? Is what you saying? All right then. Everything I said is the motherfucking truth.
Right, and I believe you anyway. Everything that boy been saying, man, this whole time, this is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Orlando. Yeah.
Man, I can't. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna tell you the truth about what I know. Now, it was a guy by the name of Michael Harris.
Wow, Lady D just hit that super chat again, goddammit. Pure survival. Oh, thank you so much, Lady D. We almost at $100 again in that super chat during survival. Ah, my people, y'all be representing like a motherfucker. Pure survival. Y'all be representing. You know what I mean? And I appreciate y'all. You know, this is just wild, y'all. Like, I still think that Kanye West got something to do with this. And he's so wrong for doing what he doing to Cassie. You know what I mean? Gonna come out with the shirts where Cassie got stomped in the hotel and putting that out there. Then you're gonna tell Kendrick Lamar. That's why I really think that Kanye West is doing this. Because he told Kendrick Lamar before he performed at the Super Bowl, you need to say free Diddy. Kendrick Lamar don't even know motherfucking Diddy. He know of Diddy, but he don't know him personal. Pure survival. He didn't sign with Bad Boy and all that. You know what I'm saying? So why would he care to say free Diddy? But Kanye is out here on some shit.
The very next day after the show.
And I think that's what he got Orlando Brown doing. That's what I really think. I ain't even going front.
In her downtime as Janet Jackson, but I also
this is okay. Remember I told y'all Orlando Brown. This is how you know he loved Diddy so crazy, and Diddy like made him really think. He identifies Diddy as Janet Jackson. He said out his mouth when he was a kid, his favorite Hollywood crush, movie star, was Janet Jackson. He looked at Diddy as Janet Jackson. You know what I'm saying? That's wild.
That, let's say if I know that Beyonce or no, let's say Janet Jackson is Diddy. Let's just say Janet Jackson is the real Diddy, right? Which she is. And so the things that Janet has on people because of her sexuality, and I'm able to identify her in her downtime as Janet Jackson, but I also know that she's Diddy. It's kind of crazy for people to not understand that themselves.
Right, and I do understand it. He said that Diddy is Janet Jackson, and the things that Diddy, which is Janet Jackson, have on other people, other big people in the industry. Y'all already know that Diddy was recording people without their permission. Pure survival. Orlando Brown was talking and speaking in codes with that, but it's easy to read what he's saying. Janet Jackson is Diddy, and Diddy had things against other people, but Orlando Brown accepted him for his sexuality. You know what I'm saying?
He is. And so the things that Janet has on people because of her sexuality, and I'm able to identify her in her downtime as Janet Jackson, but I also know that she's Diddy. It's kind of crazy for people to not understand that themselves. You think at that level, she has one level of life?
Wow.
You're naive. You're very naive and you don't understand how much we've evolved as a people. When you go look for somebody to marry, you don't find them by looking for what they have. Seek ye first the heart of the person, and everything else shall follow. Seek ye first the heart of the person, and everything else shall follow.
Do y'all understand that? You must seek ye, and everything else, including baby oil, must follow during survival. So whatever heart he feels, Diddy has a heart, and he loved him. That's why he see Diddy for his heart. He see Janet. We gotta call Diddy Janet now. You know what I'm saying? So we Orlando Brown could be watching right now. Pure survival. But seek Janet for what, and then everything else shall follow. Let's get them likes up to 500.
Seek ye first the heart of the person, and everything else shall follow. Seek ye first the heart of the person, and everything else shall follow.
DeLeon says, so Kanye must be recruiting for his free Diddy campaign. Laugh out loud. Kanye, we don't care about Diddy. Yes. Shout out to the lounge, baby. You know what I'm saying? Listen, she not lying. I do think that Kanye West recruited him. That's real rap. He is out recruiting motherfuckers, and Orlando Brown at the top of the list.
Seek ye first the heart of the person, and everything else shall follow. Seek ye first the heart of the person, and everything else shall follow. They looking for money, they looking for that sex, they looking for that $1 million jet, the $1 million cars and shit. They're not looking for no Janet Jackson, nigga.
Wow.
Brother, if they was looking for Janet Jackson, she would be happy. She wouldn't have the whole world on her head right now, which is why she's in trouble. Nigga, ain't nobody trying to kill Orlando.
Why'd you say Janet Jackson's the real Diddy?
Because, nigga, that's what I said, and I meant it, and it's the truth.
That's how he feel. That's how he feel. It's nothing you can tell him that Diddy is Janet Jackson.
Shit because, nigga, she won't kill me. That's it. You know?
Salute to Celebrity Scandalous. Thank you so much. She just hit that super chat. Pills her Bible. She said at the lounge, Janet Jackson is Diddy. I told you she's the freak off queen. Pills her Bible. We almost had $100, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? This is wild.
You're not Diddy, nigga. You just try to up shit because, nigga, she won't kill me. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, you the nigga that was like, he was like, we the party people night and day, living crazy. That's the only way out tonight. That's you. Gonna be the down, and just enjoy yourself.
See, listen, y'all gotta understand. Look how honest that man's face is. Why wouldn't I not believe Orlando Brown? Look at the honesty in that boy's face. Pills of Bible. I see that he honestly wants Diddy out, and he wants to do this move in the bedroom with Diddy Glover. Pills of Bible. Look at his face. He missed that man. He's like, and just enjoy yourself. That motherfucker can't wait for Diddy to get out to do it to him.
Living crazy, that's the only way out tonight. That's you. Gonna be the down, and just enjoy yourself. Gonna move, yeah. That's you, cuz. I mean, yeah. It's not so bad at all. If you love it, I feel
That's me.
Live it off the wall. Yeah, nigga, that's you. You niggas ain't going back to nowhere. Like, nigga, I'm Michael. No. Not playing. See, this is the bullshit. See, and then it's your nose.
Oh my God. Salute Lady D. God damn it. Lady D just hit that super chat again. Pierce her Bible. She said, love y'all. Free Diddy. Hell no. Pierce her Bible. Lady D said, hell to the no. She don't know what Orlando Brown's smoking. He back on that crack pipe again. Pierce her Bible. Right. Damn, we almost had $100, ladies and gentlemen. Pierce her Bible. We done did it again. God damn it.
And I hope they cut to your motherfucking nose. They gonna be like, that nigga know. And everybody know I've been telling the truth. Damn. This nigga just turned into Jermaine Jackson.
A few years back, you were in the store and you said that Nick Cannon gave you head.
Oh man, listen, bro. Nick.
And this is when Orlando Brown said that Nick Cannon performed oral sex on him during Survival. One night, him and Nick Cannon was hanging out, allegedly. Nick Cannon started wilding out and started making his wiener disappear during Survival. This is what he said behind a trash can, allegedly. I don't know what they was doing by this trash can, but Nick Cannon supposedly had, blown Orlando Brown behind a trash can.
Turned into Jermaine Jackson.
A few years back, you were in the store and you said that Nick Cannon gave you head.
Oh man, listen, bro. Nick. Check this out, bro. Fuck y'all, bro. y'all ain't gonna let this shit die. All right, so look, check this out. Nick is also a pretty female too. He got things going on. It ain't just like that with Nick, bruh. Nick would not come see me. I got pissed off, and that's what I did. That was the result.
And I already told y'all before, he was scorned. He was mad because Nick Cannon didn't want to have this gay love affair anymore. Shout out to the LBG community, Pure Survival, that allegedly if they was sleeping together and they was going together, according to Orlando Brown, him and Nick Cannon got engaged. You know what I mean? But Nick Cannon didn't want to, he wanted to have a divorce during Survival. He wanted to divorce Orlando Brown, so he got mad and told everybody what him and Nick Cannon was doing last summer, Pure Survival.
All right, so look, check this out. Nick is also a pretty female too. He got things going on. It ain't just like that with Nick, bruh. Nick would not come see me. I got pissed off, and that's what I did. That was the result. Yes, Nick Cannon, I am married to Nick Cannon.
Wow.
For those that don't know, Danielle Anglin Brown is Nick Cannon. My wife is Nick Cannon.
And y'all cannot get mad at this boy if him and Nick Cannon took off somewhere and got married and we don't know about it. Pure Survival, you know it's a lot of shit that's going on in the industry during Survival. So we don't know how the wedding was. Oh my God. Salute to fucking Lady D. Just hit that super chat hard. Pure Survival. God damn it. Sent the player $50. God damn it. Thank you so much, Lady D. I have to leave. I'll watch the rest on the TV show later, but I want you at 100. You make my day, Jamil. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Pure Survival. Shout out to Lady D, everyone. God damn it. Thank you so much, man, and thank everybody who been hitting that super chat, everybody that hit that like button, everybody that's just here, period, during Survival. Thank y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? But for this boy to want to try to bail out Diddy, I think Kanye West got something to do with it during Survival. Damn it! We done hit 150 in the motherfucker.
And Nick Cannon be tripping, guys. Nick be bugging the fuck out. Yeah, bruh, and he was bugging out that day. Fuck y'all, bro. y'all ain't gonna let this shit die. All right, so look, check this out. Nick is also a pretty female too. He got things going on. It ain't just like that with Nick, bruh. Nick would not come see me. I got pissed off, and that's what I did. That was the result. Yes, Nick Cannon, I am married to Nick Cannon. For those that don't know, Danielle Anglin Brown is Nick Cannon. My wife is Nick Cannon. And Nick Cannon be tripping, guys. Nick be bugging the fuck out. Yeah, bruh, and he was bugging out that day, and he wouldn't come see a nigga. And I was like, hey, man, this is what I'm going to do. I hope I do still got that deal for him.
So he told Nick Cannon, if you don't come see me and give me that boy, but this see Pure Survival, I'm going to tell everybody. So he told Nick Cannon he was going to tell, you know what I mean, about this alleged secret gay love affair.
Nick be bugging the fuck out. Yeah, bruh, and he was bugging out that day, and he wouldn't come see a nigga. And I was like, hey, man, this is what I'm going to do. I hope I do still got that deal for him. I promise, man, because this shit getting out of hand. It was like, we already just settled the shit. But it's more like, God damn, man, you know? Yeah, man. That's what happened.
So you really be trolling for real sometimes?
Nah, nigga, I ain't trolling for real. What you want me to do? Say I married the little Bow Wow? Hell no. Can't do that. That's a lie. Bow Wow been fucking me, though. He been playing games.
Shout out to Say Cheese TV, man, like for getting this interview. And Say Cheese was holding his laugh bad. Pure Survival. So Bow Wow allegedly they had an affair too, but he never got married. Now him and Nick got married, but him and Bow Wow was just like a side chick. during survival. So he breaks down him and Bow Wow's relationship.
That nigga be mad at me, boy. God damn. Bow Wow, if you don't let this shit go.
Why is Bow Wow? Why is Bow Wow mad at you?
Cause he got good boy pussy.
Wow, cause he got good boy pussy. This is what he said about Bow Wow. Pure survival. So he's giving Bow Wow a compliment at the same time. This is wow.
Well, God damn. Bow Wow, if you don't let this shit go.
Why is Bow Wow? Why is Bow Wow mad at you?
Cause he got good boy pussy. He got that good boy pussy.
Wow.
And you know it too. I don't care how pretty them eyes is. You hitting Bow Wow pussy, you gonna know that's Bow Wow.
Wow.
You gonna look that boy dead in his face and make love to him. You ain't gonna express it.
Wow. He said you can look that boy dead in his face and make love to him to where you have to express it. Damn, man. Like I said, allegedly he said Diddy was passing him around to other industry people. And he feel as though they all made love to him. He's trying to get Diddy out of jail, y'all. Like I said, I do think, and I agree with the lounge, you know, I agree with my baby that Kanye West is behind this shit. You know what I mean? Because this boy is going too hard to try to get that boy out of jail.
They were like, you can't come in the building. So I go in the building and I demand they let me buy the most expensive thing there. And it was just like $1,000 jacket. Out here eating the street food, chilling with us. Like, who the brought you here? Where you at? They're like,
he about to tell y'all what he did.
Up anything in particular, like talking about famous male rappers?
Vagina, just vagina.
Right.
Yeah, the puff thing they're realizing is not a game.
Uh-huh.
And so the eclectic thing to say is I hope he is okay. I went out there while I was there to go see if he was fine.
Puff.
Yeah.
You went and visited him in jail.
I went to try and pay his bail.
Now you hear that? Orlando Brown tried to pay Diddy's bail to get him out of jail. Like he's really trying to get him out.
I went out there while I was there to go see if he was fine.
Puff.
Yeah.
You went and visited him in jail.
I went to try and pay his bail.
Really?
Yeah.
And how did that work out?
And they told me to leave the lobby.
Really?
They told me to leave the lobby, and then I asked him if he, well, in the news media, it said it was, you know, he wanted to move and transfer. So there were rats and things. Okay, when you pull up, it's 2 buildings. He was in the first building. That first building, no.
Not happening.
Not happening.
Okay.
And so he asked to be transferred to at least this building. I went to both. Wow. I went to both, and I was trying to see if I can pay his bail, his full bail, and they was like, "Nah, you can't."
I mean, if it was
that man tried to pay Diddy's whole bail, and they told him he can't. And I think maybe the jail might know about their secret alleged gay love affair. You know what I mean? They may know that Orlando Brown was dating Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? So they're like, we're not gonna let you come in here as this is, you know, your ex-boyfriend. Diddy has many boyfriends and girlfriends during survival. So why are we gonna let you? We won't even let Diddy bail himself out, and Diddy got the money already. Pure survival. Diddy offered to pay what, $10 million or something like that, and they still wouldn't let him out. So what makes you think that your Nickelodeon money, your That's So Raven money, is we're gonna let you? You know what I mean? All because you can't get over Diddy and you want that bomb Badissi, like you said. So, I mean, I understand, like I said, Orlando Brown was young. I don't make fun of that. He a grown man right now. He want Diddy out of jail. He missed the Oshkosh goulash. You know what I mean? Diggity doo-wop. And Kanye West is probably behind it too, man. So we're going to have to see what happens. We're going to see if Diddy gets out of jail. We got Orlando Brown and Kanye West out going crazy for Diddy right now during survival. So we're going to see how this go, man. Shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for coming. This wasn't going to be long. I appreciate everybody that hit that super chat, everybody that smashed that like button. Valentine's Day is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready, a day of love, you know, during survival.